Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? It is MessYourself here. Today, we're going to be reacting to real life lore. Now, a lot of people ask me, Brandon, what kind of YouTube videos do you watch? And honestly, if I'm going to be totally honest, most of the videos I watch are somewhat educational, okay? And real life lore has an amazing YouTube channel, okay? Full of like amazing videos, which honestly, if you end up watching one, you'll end up just watching all of his videos, okay? So go subscribe to real life lore. Actually, you know what? Down in the description, I'm just going to leave a bunch of my favorite YouTubers, okay? If you guys want to check them out, all right, you can, all right? It's always nice, you know, finding a YouTube channel, which, you know, we never found before, and then finding some interesting videos from it. So everyone's been reacting to this video. The ocean is way deeper than you think, okay? Now, I haven't seen this video before, but I can only imagine what I'm about to learn in this video, okay, guys? Because, yeah, we don't even think about it, all right? The ocean is so damn deep, all right? We're so interested in goddamn space, which honestly, all right, I'm more interested in space, all right? But the ocean, all right, we have never been anywhere near the deep end of the ocean, all right? Because there's just way too much pressure, all right? The stuff that we haven't even discovered. There could be a whole world out there, all right? Mermaids and bloody Atlantis could be under the bloody sea. Under the sea, under the sea.
The ocean is really deep.
Really
deeper,
deep?
in fact, than most of us realize.
Yeah, we do.
If you were to shave off all of the land from the tops of every continent and island in the world and fill up the ocean's deepest points with that land, then the entire Earth would be covered in an ocean 2 miles deep.
Whoa, so that means every piece of land, it wouldn't even cover it, all right? It would still all be fully ocean 2 miles deep.
3/4 of our planet is already covered in water, though, and it goes a lot deeper than just 2 miles.
Yeah, it kind of makes you think, all right, 75% of our world is water, all right? Imagine if like 0% was water, all right? And you could walk all the way across the world, okay? Man, it just makes you think, all right? Land is so big in this world, but the water is like 3 times bigger. I think it's 3 times bigger. Did I do the math right? I don't know.
Let's start with a sense of scale. This dot right here is the size of an average human.
That's me, all right? Look, zoom in. That's me. Hey guys, it's me.
This dot right here is the size of an average human. The slightly larger dot is the size of an elephant. And this is the size of the largest ship ever built, the Knock Nevis.
Damn, it's
With
nothing.
that in mind, let's start going underwater and see what we find out.
We're going deeper.
The first milestone is at 40 meters below the surface, which is the maximum depth allowed for recreational scuba diving.
Wow.
A little further down at 93 meters is where the wreck of the Lusitania was discovered, which is interesting because the Lusitania itself is 240 meters long, which means that it sank in water shallower than it is long. So if the ship was standing on its stern or bow, it would be sticking out of the water. Just slightly deeper than that, at 100 meters, is where diving can become seriously fatal if you're not careful.
Whoa, that's it?
Compression sickness.
But
that didn't stop a man named Herbert Nitsch to accomplish the free diving world record at a depth of 214 meters.
Jeez.
This guy swam down to this level with just one single breath.
One single breath? Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, everyone hold their breath right now. Okay, if you lasted longer than me, like the video, all right? Yeah, that's right. You better like the video, you dumbass people.
But a little further down at 332
We're going even deeper.
We have the scuba dive's incredible depth.
No way! Can you imagine a giant squid and a giant whale fighting? Why haven't we made a movie about that? Wow, Jesus Christ, that's crazy, you know, all this stuff that's going on in this world, we just don't know about it or don't even care, you know, we don't even think about what's going on right this second under the sea, all right, down this far below. It's kind of scary if you actually, like, take a second and think about it.
The squids themselves can grow to be 14 meters long and weigh up to 750 kilograms with eyes the size of a dinner plate and razor-sharp sickles in the middle of their tentacles.
Okay.
So, yeah, good luck with that down there.
Yeah, good luck with that, okay, I ain't dealing with that squid, all right. This squid ain't anyone coming anywhere near me. Jesus Christ.
Way further down at 3,800 meters, we can find the wreck of the RMS Titanic. Whoa. And a bit past that, at 4,000 meters, we start to enter the abyssal zone of the ocean.
Abyssal?
Water pressure is at an astonishing 11,000 pounds per square inch down here. And there are numerous strange, almost alien-like creatures that inhabit these depths, such as the fangtooth, anglerfish, and viperfish.
Oh, look at these ugly ass fish. Oh, disgusting creatures. Look how ugly these goddamn fish are, all right? This is what it's like, you know, living and growing up in a place where there's zero light. Look at them, all right? Look at their eyes, all right? And their teeth, all right? They've evolved just to eat, Okay, disgusting creatures. Ugh. How do they see out of these eyes if they don't have light? Are their eyes like, you know, night vision? Ooh, night vision eyes. Damn, man. All right, look at these ugly ass animals. All right. Ugh.
Fangtooth, anglerfish, and viperfish.
They're all disgusting.
Down at 4,267 meters is the average depth of the ocean, where you would normally expect to hit the floor.
That's
there are
the normal
parts of the ocean that go significantly deeper than even this.
Whoa.
At 4,791 meters rests the wreckage of the battleship Bismarck, sunk during World War II.
Whoa.
And way down at 6,000 meters is the beginning of the Hadal Zone, named
Hadal?
after the underworld Hades itself.
Oh.
The water pressure down at these depths can become 1,100 times what you would experience way back on top of the surface, which is roughly equal to an elephant balancing on a postage stamp, or a single person carrying the weight of 50 Boeing 747 jumbo jets.
What? A man has so much pressure that is a man holding up a whole entire plane? Okay, you can drop it down now. Okay. All right. I got it.
Down at these depths, you would be crushed immediately without any outside protection. But life still exists down here in various strange forms.
Life
at
exists?
6,500 meters, we reach the maximum depth that the DSV Alvin can dive to, a popular research submarine that helped to discover the Titanic. Way further down at 8,848 meters below the surface, and we have arrived at the height of Mount Everest, where to be upside down and placed underwater. And then way further past even that, at 10,898 meters, we arrive at the depth reached by James Cameron in 2012 during the Deep Sea Challenger mission. The deepest point in the ocean yet reached by humans was back in 1960, though, when two men named Don Walsh and Jacques Piccard reached a depth of 10,916 meters using their Trieste submarine. It took them 5 hours to descend through the ocean to this depth, and they only stayed for 20 minutes before a window cracked and they began to resurface.
Imagine that, a window cracking in the middle of it. They're like, oh my goodness, we're in our submarine now. We're so deep underground. Oh no, quickly go up, please. We're gonna crash and die.
Just a bit further down from there at 10,972 meters, and we reach the average flight altitude of a commercial airliner. So if you've ever looked out of a window while on a flight and looked down to the ground, that's a very good sense of how incredibly deep down into the abyss that we are currently at. Finally, when we hit 10,994 meters, we have hit the bottom of the known ocean, called the Challenger Deep. Right here on this map, just about 300 kilometers southwest of Guam Island. However, it is believed that there are almost certainly even deeper parts of the ocean than this that just haven't been discovered yet.
That's insane.
It wasn't until 1997, after all, that the Serena Deep was discovered with a depth of 10,732 meters, making it the second deepest known point in the ocean. It is estimated that only about 5% of the ocean's floor has been accurately mapped, leaving the other 95% to be currently a mystery. It may be only a matter of time before an even deeper part of our ocean is found, and who knows what we may discover there.
Imagine, guys, we've only seen 5% of it. There must be some crazy alien fishies out there. All right, I'm calling it, man. That's actually insane. Like, you don't even think about it. Just when you think that you know this world, you don't really know how this world, you know? Like, we have only been living in this world for like a few million years. I don't actually know the exact number. Like, we don't know everything. You know, all that's happened in this world so far. All the people's lives that have been born that people we will never meet. It's just crazy, man. There is a whole crazy, massive world out there. You know, past, present, and future. It's just crazy, you know. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the video here before I get an existential crisis. But yeah, man, this is why I love watching these types of videos. You know, you watch something and then you learn something, you know, and yeah, like this is why I watch just educational videos. So yeah, so go to subscribe to Real Life Lore. And, you know, if you want to check out any of my other favorite YouTubers, which I like to watch, you know, who post amazing videos, go down in the description and check that out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I learned something today. Hope you learned something too. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.